Welcome to PRT Daily News Brief. I'm Camden with PRT Masternode. Today is January 17th, 2020, and here are today's news briefs. From Cointelegraph by Helen Parts. Headline: Coinbase-backed Crypto Ratings Council adds eToro OKCoin. The Coinbase-backed Crypto Ratings Council, CRC, a group of major United States cryptocurrency firms seeking regulatory clarity, has welcomed new members. Established in late 2019, the CRC has expanded to include members like trading platform eToro, crypto exchange OKCoin, and Radar, the startup behind decentralized exchange Radar Relay. Coinbase announced the news in a press release shared with Cointelegraph on January 16th. As the new participants join 8 other industry leaders in the council, the CRC now counts 11 companies that strive for more clarity from U.S. securities laws on cryptocurrencies. Other CRC members include Kraken Exchange, Goldman Sachs-backed crypto finance firm Circle, Bittrex, Genesis Global Trading, Grayscale Investments, Anchor Labs, DR Holdings, Cumberland Unit, and Coinbase itself. Officially launched on September 30th, 2019, the CRC aims to jointly determine which digital assets should be considered securities and thus fall under the jurisdiction of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC. As part of the effort, the CRC has been publishing online ratings for digital assets on a scale from 1.00 to 5.00, where the highest score means that a token is likely to be considered a security and cannot be sold by unregulated firms. In conjunction with announcing the new members, the CRC has also announced 5 new digital assets joining its public online ratings. According to the press release, the CRC's Securities Framework Asset Ratings added popular cryptocurrencies like Dash, Ethereum Classic, Cosmos, as well as lesser-known altcoins like Horizon and Live Beer. According to the ratings, Dash is one of 6 cryptocurrencies that are ranked 1.00 as of press time and considered by the CRC not be represented a security alongside Bitcoin, Litecoin, privacy-oriented altcoin Monero, DAI, and Horizon. Meanwhile, Ethereum Classic is ranked 2.00 together with its predecessor Ether, which means that these cryptocurrencies are more likely to be securities to date. In the press release shared with Cointelegraph, Coinbase said that the CRC's analysis is, quote, its own and not endorsed by developer teams, regulators, or any other third parties, end quote. And our second headline, also from Cointelegraph by Post, headline: Bill to exempt small crypto transactions from taxes returns to Congress. A bill seeking to exempt personal cryptocurrency transactions from taxation or capital gains has been introduced in the Congress of the United States. Called the Virtual Currency Tax Fairness Act of 2020, the bill will establish an exemption for virtual currency expenditures that qualify as personal transactions. Users would then not have to report instances when they spent crypto whose value had changed relative to the US dollar on day-to-day expenses. Representatives Susan Delbany and David Shurkowitz introduced the bill today, January 16. Shurkowitz introduced an earlier version of the bill in 2017 that featured a sustainably large exemption. Existing tax law struggles to cope with cryptocurrencies as they sometimes behave as investments, sometimes as commodities, and sometimes just like other currencies. It is to this last type of transaction that the bill looks to simplify for crypto traders and users. Currently, the IRS could hold crypto users responsible for paying taxes on gains earned and realized unknowingly based solely on the value of their crypto at the time of purchase. Such a system would make use of crypto as currency incredibly cumbersome with the US. The newly introduced bill would exempt taxpayers from a reporting duty as long as gains involved are under $200, which would generally only apply with major purchases or wild bull markets. The earlier version of the bill would put this number at $600. The bill would insert a new category within existing IRS exclusions from classification as gross income. Taxing cryptocurrencies has proved a major sticking point in the US. In December, 8 congresspeople sent a letter to the IRS asking the tax agency to clarify rules for reporting income due to hard forks and airdrops. Last year, just before the tax reporting deadline in April, 21 representatives sent a similar letter to the IRS. likewise dissatisfied with current clarity. And finally, from Bitcoinist by Antonio Antonovici. Headline: 36% of the US SMEs now accept cryptocurrency payments. Hartford Steam Boilers HSB survey found that newer companies are twice as likely to accept cryptocurrency payments and trade in digital credits. Specifically, 47% of businesses accepting cryptocurrencies have been around for 5 years or less, compared to 21% of companies older than 2 decades. In general, the study carried out by Zogby Analytics showed that 36% of small-medium enterprises are crypto-friendly, and 59% of these companies had previously purchased cryptocurrency for their own use. HSB Vice President Timothy Zielman argues that businesses enjoy the benefits that come with cryptocurrencies, including faster payments and lower fees. However, there are several risks to consider, especially in terms of cyber fraud and computer attacks. HSB is up to date on the matter since it provides cyber insurance and services. The executive noted, quote, "Cyber criminals follow the money and fraud can be a serious problem. A number of currency exchanges have been hacked or embezzled and millions of dollars were lost. Smaller businesses, especially those starting out, can't afford to be cheated," end quote. According to Zielman, cyber criminals use various schemes to break small businesses, including computer attacks, malware infections, and phishing techniques. Given that cryptocurrency exchanges operate in parallel with the banking system without interfering with it, they are prone to little regulation. Thus, in the case of fraud issues, SMEs have to act on their own. Zielman recommended, quote, "Small business owners should learn all they can about the technology before accepting cryptocurrency, and make sure they have strong data security and insurance to protect against cyber fraud and financial loss." The survey was commissioned by HSB and carried out by Zogby Analytics in October of last year. It involved 509 SMEs across the US. 75% of the surveyed businesses had annual revenue under $5 million and less than 100 workers. The final sample comprised 41% of the enterprises with fewer than 25 employees. Zogby claims that confidence level of 95% and a margin of error of plus or minus 4.4%. Interestingly, a survey carried out by analytics firm Harris Insights and crypto startup Gem found out that half of US citizens were inclined to buy Bitcoin, demonstrating how popular cryptocurrency was in that country. That's it for today's PRT Daily News Brief. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If you want more from the PRT community, please follow us on our social media pages. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, and Reddit. I'm Camden with PRT Masternode. Have a great weekend, and I will see you back on Monday. Bye.